21 good counts. Now we then pan or before wedding. 21 counts. As I was Assibey Antwi. Also, the university 21 counts. We should do 21 counts. Papa, your friend Mustapha Hamid. Also, there from 21 count to 54 counts. Now, I didn't share this. I discover new ones near the account. It's going to have more this kind of rampant rapidity. Jesus Christ.
It's in another scandal. First time, I shall say just 2 months. 2 months. It is a what's not now sharp member power Fourth Republic in one. John Dramani Mahama member pa and what the Busumi do assembly here. Say presenters no much newspapers as my own show munya samonka.
Because the cry for justice is not on a silver platter, and we will do that which will enable us to have the temporary reprieve for my client pending trial.
The OSP investigation establishes the following. 1. There was no genuine need for contracting SML for the obligations it purported to perform, and that the contracts were secured for SML through self-serving official patronage, sponsorship, and promotion based on false and unverified claims.
Operation Recover All Loot. Awuranya go pon baby edwin dem kwamwa there. And the OSP HC businessman Dr. Sledge I want to in the office. All because papa no yes 94 million US dollars. MIIF gold trade corruption be a course just say papa no sikasem gold nsem we di best 94 million dollars. Now no imagine the cars, the golden jewelries and home kwaniaba. Papa Dr. Sledge now so ayeshi brutal. Now at the same time, Gifty Oware-Mensah utimu ya dene. Osei Assibey Antwi nyankopon onsira oda. Papa no uni say Osei Assibey Antwi. Papa no apart from na katua ne etua ne ka no. No ono ase etua ne ho ka. We use over 721 national service personnel ghost obi enimbe ana auditor has get na ka bo no twa no nko ka every month be no twa no ka 516,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, cancer yes the do now the twa no ka na worth over 8 million Ghana cedis. At the same time Gifty Oware so the same thing no. Gifty Oware so here the same thing we ayadepa. And some around way a naked truth our old burger trends. Edino back up maxi billion. Make sure say over subscribe, like it, share na uya. Go to comment no at the comment section I say. Operation arrest them all. It is a yeah true bibia. OSP I go pay mu our Dr. Sledge. If you can say na you Dr. Sledge who send back say by say one business mugu and I say taikuma. Just a parliamentarians in here. Friends and sponsorship sika ediage campaign according to on sabe kan dey sisi ono na mo say ne ho aba asemi o tom and in the office of the special prosecutor at one won fear what trasa ko ne ya ransack in fear ni na go check ya papa no ya set we na say hwe as ye hu say sika bia wa ha ehun be say cars akese nice cars Porsche Lamborghini, Ferrari, yaje ni na yewie no. Nigeria is a good also yasasa. Na ni na because some 94 million Ghana cedis, 94 million dollars rather. IMF gold trade corruption be a course so yesi papa no. Check in such as here onihu bi. Eti always before say yentu na aden. Now, thousands of former national service authority boss Osei Assibey Antwi ya granting a bail amount of 800 million Ghana cedis.
Excuse us.
papa no sika one Gifty Oware ni Mustapha Ussif any omo kan won National Service Authority adie no assistance according to Auditor-General over 2.2 billion nana kai say court eka ten so onko sia ena before no mo didi nkomo after that yes ya ti papa na tum nti won kana no tum ka won tum eno na owie ya o kana no tum wie ya yes okay ya mo bail amount na bail amount no answer na obeti makofie no 800 million Ghana cedis papa no go na want to be mpo ah the gold bars that na TV so kire ye 50 million ne adofo ne nanfofo na busuafo enya bia bail amount no na bail amount of 800 million Ghana cedis na unim sureties in kwan baako 6 with landed properties papa yo mpie one egwa ko yino osukura na onye nipa kese bia we pipinim sa chobo ya yema chama wutumi chama bronye en yenye bi mawo adubu an onu nkwa na face ni life Osei Assibey Antwi chama 800 million obebre this aso dan na osiye no omkoton e de factory na monye sika ni bi dia land property ni bi dia 800 million Ghana cedis and ye dey to papa bail amount ni dey to papa no say as say Odiba plus 6 sureties aside that you see papa no submit your passport who yesu a kai say every night kro untimi ntu kwan every Ghana na chairman monto mba se onye mpie kro mfi sales for musa dey extra punishment e kan enti Osei Assibey Antwi se we nkwa dey one nam kro am ntiase we light a lie say papa we out of the lot we ni kan ofrata we one nam kro am ntiase over 2.2 billion national service onkwa national service on apart from wakatua wakeka nipa 721 personals abom ana onkwa ujisika 516,000 Ghana cedis every month adentia adena nipa timi yet modern force apart from corona no guso outside bono when odi 15 million so they call National Service Authority for farm area on farm call 30 million on farm call 60 million on farm call says kani na echi no or some making sure say na country echi no besa di National Service for sika e dey say twa no kasika ni brebe nko ani which kind of crown bonku ani na any anu nko a according to a friend say the issues na yere abobo no e cha say papa no 516,000 na wadie no no audit for a month no with 721 personals edio ana o yusu cha say enyo no onye National Service personnel but nipa 721 kaka mo bom mo fa sika nimra ma nyinni Ghana e sika boro 516,000 busum bia na akoton account or started sa 7 no nsempunu no 2023 ebesi 2024 per just 1 year 1 year enko odi 8.26 million Ghana cedis according to the Auditor-General reports 8.26 million in just a year as a volunteer in the National Service Authority system. Who a volunteer? They volunteer. The same thing should have called Gifty Oware. I also know a deputy executive director at the National Service Authority. Also, there Oseda Emma Okoye say Oye National Service with masters. Who degree time we National Service. Masters is a National Service view. National Service one in imprenu. Sika lebrebe onutimi ehode amam fo sika. Now they are calling loan ADB 30 million Ghana cedis. No obokro no. Eno so no. Sa sika nketenkete 559 Ghana cedis ya. Yade ma boys yi eno no. Wani bia ne ho nto no. Wani sa sika ni bia onye okay. Enti de oye na adwene so obe ne se sa sika no obeji bi. Enti odi ne ho shemu from 16th of March 2021. The masters of Gobono, their friends, the master degree of Gobono KNUST. I know they say you man. You really know there's also Bosumi Bia or Chan Hoka. Bosumi Bia no Chan Hoka. Now, why Mustapha, you see, former Minister for Sports, Sports Minister, Sakwa no another criminal. Me mpena asem da. Me mpena asem so da. The very day okasa kire national amputee for omokoji gold. E de aba. Omo twe letter man na wan fi omo. Omo koji gold buy omo sa twe letter man wan fi omo. John Dramani Mahama ko chen krofo $10,000 ha Mustapha isi faja. Omo fo sika nemra. Gidi omo atam ka so omo basa basa. A Muslim. Ye wo mizongo minino zongo. One thing I know, me naturally this is as it stands now. The last best 12 13 years there. Me na religion to kwanta ya pai. Ko religion na that's colonial too. I use it. But one thing I know about Muslims, and it's almost zakat, almost alms giving, especially to the vulnerable, high, top notch. So to the day now, pay the energy no rank money for be. I can't last go better momadi. When in that national putty for go good, now kasa mo ba heart, almost got one for more, udi omoka, unfiomo, unhomo. Now, yes, that's your money. I say the national amputee team who belong to Ghana, they should bring the money to you. Nonsense, rubbish. No, I can't say Anna Ghana. Say, sebi. Yenya misuro bro sunti ne Ghana life amano. No number. Ono, I know must Gifty Oware. Ne pay no ono. And I approve here from April 2022. In 2021, and this is called Gifty Oware Nkwanji 6,708.8. Nipa or timidi national service for fake names, ghost names based on over 9,300 plus. No, equity loan every ADB bank. Now loan no equity no. Wa create some governing year dumo. Ya create omudi. Ani ya jisika no. Ojisika ni year no na odi akope loan. Every ADB bank, Agri Development Bank. Odi flow we yeswa. Odi 30 million Ghana cedis. Such a person who is 6,000 Ghana cedis, who is no, look, so omobo corona, omaginanyansa na be kiti. Someone who is stealing in high amount of money, huge sums of money. What do you need 6,000 for? Who here 6,000 Ghana na ayede? Ti 6,000 and so sabeka. Ne krono bona na oguso obono. We look at all this one. Look at all this nonsense. Some go for you until omo a John Dramani Mahama 4 years again. Now, according to the Auditor-General, over 9.8 million and you disbursed into some personal e-suite accounts or the national NASPA leadership between 2017 and 2024 without supporting documents and justification of how monies were applied until 9.28 million, according to Auditor-General Badi. I say Sikanoko. Now, Auditor-General we no say hey, dear Gifty Oware Osei Assibey Mustapha Ussif Antwi or recommend Akacha John Dramani Mahama, the president said, look, operation recover all it in the over recover, but still one for the Gusa Bokron naturally. And you or recommend say, Yemfa National Service Scheme and as a National Service Authority, Sika now 2 million more so to me tracker. Yemfa say 2 million controlling Accountant-General. Some of us will mention them masem sa. Akatwe ba ko timi di be 6 years na maaye. Enti o se yemfa sa sika no. Yemfa sa sika twe na omutwe ma national service for no. Yemma na fa controlling Accountant-General. Na girls no musika no girls ne boys yi omu ikoye national service ya boso me bia no. Controlling Accountant-General betwem come say sa nkofo ya. President Kwesi 6 months na maaye. Government appointees 10 months ni omo say maaye. Teachers for a post or musika maaye. Nurse for the MIIF, some go for national service. Wallahi, we national service no. Omo me go yeduma na musika MIIF. National some go for the minimum money. I don't trust them back say. But eno so be say ebeche na ebeba. Dan so obi titiwa onu obo Ghana kro no wo ho. Eno so yentia senti Auditor-General eso atufo. Eti Auditor-General say dey bi recommendation or the ma control Accountant-General sika no. National service for the Canadian if in the record, John Dramani Mahama ring consider no mum can say and mum ye sketch na beche but a beche by anchor order. Bana the former Buffer Stock Company Chief Executive Officer Hanan Abdul Kaise na anu ya mekana asem tell say papa sikane de where DB papa. Now formally your friends finally the Attorney General and Minister for Justice Dominic Akutinga Ayini ese chairman no kwenya mianimnie ebiadu there is a charge unti say you charge no court na ono go over 21 counts including stealing, money laundering and the international dissipation of public funds. Say won I am impesa abrofo kase kase we no stealing chrono the friends international dissipation of public funds international saying.
The Attorney-General, Dominic Ayini, has filed multiple criminal charges against the former Chief Executive Officer of the National Food and Buffer Stock Company, NAFCO, Hanan Abdul Wahab, and 4 others over alleged acts of stealing, money laundering, and causing financial loss to the state. According to court documents filed at the High Court in Accra, the accused persons are facing a total of 21 counts. The offences include stealing, money laundering, defrauding by false pretenses, conspiracy, and the intentional dissipation of public funds, all contrary to provisions of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29, and the Anti-Money Laundering Act 2020, Act 1044. Per the charge sheet, Mr. Abdul Wahab, while serving as CEO of NAFCO between February 2017 and February 2025, is alleged to have diverted over 50 million Ghana cedis from the company's funds, purportedly paid to a supplier, Sortina Enterprise. Well, he is further alleged to have fraudulently transferred an additional 5.49 million Ghana cedis to Ali Dibi Enterprise, a business he is said to personally own, under the guise of supplying foodstuff to the state company. Well, his co-accused, Faiza Seidu Wuni, is alleged to have laundered over 13 million Ghana cedis through her company, Hausa Ventures, and to have caused a financial loss of 4.4 million Ghana cedis through transactions with NAFCO under the business name Al-Kani Enterprise. Well, the charge sheet also implicates the Aludiba Foundation and Energy Partners Limited, both linked to Abdul Wahab for the alleged involvement in laundering and receiving proceeds from the unlawful transactions. Well, the Attorney General's office says the alleged offences resulted in significant financial losses to the Republic.
Every stealing is intentional. Whether robbery, whether is intentional. 21 good counts. Now we're then pan or before wedding. 21 counts. As Osei Assibey Antwi, on some point the enemy 21 counts. We see the 21 counts. Papa your friend Mustapha Hamid, on also need from 21 count to 54 counts. Now I didn't hear this. I discover new ones near the account. It's gonna have more discipline with rampant rapidity. Jesus Christ. And according to your friend is saying that Auditor-General, Papa no you never go to court to them imagine about it's imagine the fair so. Ndi one na yere Abdul have any 3 others and I charge you with multiple offenses including stealing, money laundering, and causing over 300 million in financial loss to the state. Now, 21 counts. 21 counts.
So your immediate reaction, 100 million Ghana cedis, 50 million Ghana cedis for both clients?
Well, my lady has exercised her discretion, looking at the circumstances of the matter, and we are required to comply. She has extended the bail to my client in the sum of 100 million for Hanan and in the sum of 50 million for the wife. It is now incumbent on us to organize ourselves and see how we can meet the bail conditions in the circumstances so they could come from home to face their trial anytime the court is ready. We are grateful that the court extended its magnanimity to us and granted us bail in that sum. It is, as I said, it is incumbent on us to see how we can put together our acts and meet the bail requirement. But we are grateful to the court that it did grant us bail.
Your prayer for bail was for a lenient bail sum. Does this satisfy what you were looking for?
Well, I would not be able to preliminary comment on whether or not it's manifestly excessive or it is not until we are able to meet it or not able to meet it. Then we'll go back to the Honorable Court and then indicate whatever it is. But for now, bail has been granted. It is the conditions we are required to meet, and we would try to meet same to secure their temporary reprieve pending the trial.
How optimistic are you about meeting these bail conditions and for them to go home today?
Well, I am not too certain about that. I cannot for a fact state that we'll be able to go through everything today to enable them to go home. But we are putting our best together, and then our sureties are putting themselves also together to see how the bail conditions could be met before the close of work today. If we are unable to do it, we shall continue tomorrow. because the cry for justice is not on a silver platter, and we'll do that which will enable us to have the temporary reprieve for my client pending trial.
Now, money laundering, and you want to say Bank of Ghana Governor Johnson as you say or person or money marabu for about the cabis are money laundering. No, every single politician I've had see actually be an end to money laundering. No one says I'm Jonah Catcher and now you say high rising buildings now muhuni na baby wom yeni na ya we meze me hwe ozaka na mani bia ya me hwe power ghost power ana mi say sa kro no de amanfo ni mba amanfo kro no wine tese fie no obesi esi wo se kanya no ni sika ko share restaurant mu on sika ko share hotel mu on sika ko share barbering shop mu on sika ko share friends car wash mu bo ha ni sika na wo share ne boko kakra krasa na sika wa wo share mana clean no ko di no di ni pa na yen yemre yen go wu e ma wo o mekeka wo wallahi la yen jon yen ti aseti papa no over 300 million e sika yesi ono ne yire plus 3 others akoso Ghana 300 million na anu yayi party ya cheche ma school nkwala fu yi 6.6 million pass cheche ma senior high school fu yi na worth 300 million Ghana cedis annually 300 million ba ko for nipa friends 5 nipa 5 mon ko ma manage 300 million maskwanda schools bebrebe wo Ghana hayi senior high school do na e wono e ma na e wo mu ma do say mema NSS manager say dom teacher mema bebrebe na egu oni na no 6.6 million na ye chema omo no 300 million Ghana cedis 5 people 300 million Ghana cedis eno twan enche but say Auditor-General sabe ability say akwa no ya sa che say wa say ku yes ka fufuro if all this way I ekoso ya anti omo a wallahi talai enya de ye beti ase aw Ghana ha o ye nti ase de biara da ese any sense we ni na en no boko ye pasem na Captain Smart say so already sikapa is national service scheme 2.2 billion someone like Gifty Oware Mustapha Ussif ana Osei Assibey Antwi edia ore Abdul Hanan wow over 61 million Ghana cedis school kwala duane wadi national service those who are vulnerable omo a utase omo condition no kwanya good enough Ghana school state school si Ghana na eba na ono ti Abdul Hanan etuwa wodi nyafu na ye kan kire yi school kwala sika e 2 Ghana o 2 cedis per child a day the whole day e 2 Ghana na 2 Ghana go say ko se kwanya 3 Ghana wonti na eno so mpo sika ne ba ya wo hwe nyankopon anim aka bunsemati ko akodi sika na wo nyame ntwa waka debi kafra se nyame ntwa waka no kwa wo kan ko bebia wo we no tamana na tigare wo ane ne ye suye ya ende me prefer your spiritual life na na live no than our religious life na live no this hypocritical kind of morality no I don't like it at all tetinanka we ye fankosia fashion up ye disin so mu kanti kakra kan sem kakra enka we unti oda hono na no pu nso geyo enka ya kill da. This is the reason why there was a time General was telling me look mo pe amon go fa lie teta na mo be mezi maybe na ma pass it. Then there's one thing that a lot of you ask cannot escape. If people swear as presidents in offices in courts with schnapps and eggs na enye Bible and Quran wallahi tell lie they will not lie. You will see Abdul was swear with the Bible because he's a Christian. And do you think he's going to tell the truth? Abdul Hanan or a Muslim. Do you think or you didn't go to because I am a disca? Do you think Mustapha Hamid yeah like account zero? Do you think says Sabapano? So could not courtroom no or swear with Quran now or can correct? Huh? No, unka. Gifty Oware Christian unka Bible no the best swear. Osei Assibey Antwi ko no wasi aso dan mu a e dem a Christian for ono on swear with Bible on ka no correct. Ba yenya first snap ni Quran bi na fen kosia apen ho be se kakra dia kan pe powder bi edi bide bi kakra de afra awura nyankopɔ chairman ka be kanokre nga se yen start kra no wa say kanokre me say say religion we die minim se be high se be boy you check me say Bible ni Quran na people are going to swear with it, but at the end of the day they are going to end up still lying. And they knew say national service for 559 Ghana cedis ayahin now hold you on to it next Ghana man plan ebre. If you have money to have that several ghost names in the appear, I was our national service scheme issue and which almost software because the previous ones were doing the same thing. They also came and they are doing the same thing. And it means that we can pay these guys more. National service no can make more than 1,000 Ghana. If OSS is sound the 12 fee, the 12 thief men every year, and you are telling me that you cannot pay more. And Kolani no the whole year no. I'm not doing he sika send you more. Ne year you spend saying. And never 559 Ghana cedis today. And them they are not even going to post you in the town that you reside. Say we ever so me bra bi want me copete no me copete me timi ma me ntia na me me am fie dada ana me te de bi o na ade ato de ne scan gram ma ya na enso me a me ko ma me fie akwa kodidi no omunye ne sa o because at that time the person still consider as a student because national service out here no onye nya adwuma nti scan ho na o mani pon 559 Ghana na was a post utimi hwe nyangopo anim e post obi free bia Accra now the now to Nanerugu in the north with 559 Ghana and so pono they have to pray to God fast by force fast no and then after 5 months it is Ghana just say aba someone will do all these things still go to church pray and say I'm grateful that God have now made me happy rich and when we ask them say omo ye den ye obeka kire say oh nyame na ye nyame be na ye nyankopon be na ye nyankopon kro be no ye penanim ahu but Captain Smart say when na akoso boni we atrimodi we na akoso na 10 months of John Dramani mama yenti say boni bia akoso yenti heavy scandal obi ankobo kro no bi ma asem ma ya say nchiran ka nyame John Dramani mama wa ya de we na ma ye fili say abam papa wabo 24-hour economy. When am I feeling said John Mama? He's the hope. He's the hope. Also your hope. Also papa di oye. Ani the oye so far ya na appointees obi anya na bi say obey hurry up. Na ye the bribe no 4 million Ghana cedis. Our DV le boss. Julius Clote or say mempe sikana mende. Ya refer to Auditor-General investigate. Beautiful, fantastic. MC ya say cast ya te so ojeje bribe free friends galamsey fo nchai. Hanan tempo na anya friend no. Ya some of the public accounts committee okocheche me say wonti sa. Ya te say Joseph Yamini Yakubu Abagna the third vice president the third vice national vice chairman Edema NDC Yakubu Abagna ana papa friend Joseph Yamini no so ya chantere na friend say executive member no check kai almost all me involved in galamsey no me ntinai mo sha go investigate omo yoku mo investigate omo so the domama ye we ni na no kire say ono ne nkofo no de all ma kwan kran mo bewia na otena bi MB before bechi obedodo ummokro no won penso nti ora no recover the past stolen money no na protected the public purse from even on one appointees and so far domama to ne boss ahwem and we appointees on meboa no say when you penti domama onapo toaso
ba me kan asem we ntra ban we o hoyi goodwill na wo enjoy no Ghana fo age watum esesa nipa bia otu anamon bia no oye careful why you careful a ohun he e de ohawo beba because they say no this is the only government in the Fourth Republic and I mean what your mama abaso me ya me kan nya wa wudim me de be wuwom abanya ye say kabiba min kabi e fa toso nan yase e wo mem ha wedi busumi du asemboni bi ansi abai no scandal bi amem ajejo mama hey Rollins 1992 ye to abani wie ye kikiri ye swear ni in wie ye pepe a year so Rollins 3 months and a trouble by that time no more group your friend Mobby Squad I choose any friend no I don't know Mobby Squad for 3 months ye the Rollins is here konja so bo so me ensa pepe and the Mobby Squad for say o ma bawura district assembly bia hey, tractor is ho, pick up a wo, a diane wo, a day wo, Mobby Squad for say yes, said. Are they lie? It's that time of penny PV or being sorry, yeah, be Kasaya and Crofone tie. Ena, yeah, mammy, Dr. Mrs. Mary Grant, actually didn't I don't know. Very good. Mami koko fe ono so sorry ye ebe kasa ye ho twa enkrofan fa nyasem Mobby Squad for no etin kensen am a free press Troy ye fi one ye ba je ekufo hey ke gbam first scandal ye kwaje be say kopie salon Adelai baby, I am quite busy. I do say na ho a barbering shop. You remember?
Captain Smart.
Oh, and check
shows.
Anna. Womodi asem say yampa say nyampa. Malamisa story no mokai. Say Malamisa no a sports minister when they are fit. And a king. Say yampo, say nyampo. A scandal. That's what I'm talking about it. I am not saying Malam Issa perpetuated any crime. That is not what I am saying. But I'm saying that something of the sort actually cropped and was cooked for that administration to enjoy.
He is smart.
And wait, you know, other things, Esiyama, Professor Kasim Kasanga, the first ever a Greek minister under J. Kufuor, Kwana kwa kramango bra na yendia, $21 million, papa ni de mango dia tray. Mango dia tray.
Confusing has come.
Who yeah no, now about Professor John Evans 50 Tamils. First time, less than 1 year, why only 51 million Ghana cedis? You remember? It was a blast. So many other things happened.
Why you me?
As for Nanado there, me that man. And then my minchim, I am Professor Captain One Ped Nanado as Debbie. What's it? My minchim ye. Nanado Ankasa as Nipa. When you tell me, when you tell me, mommy, when you tell me, papa, it is said Nanado Ankasano, me bunu, me penasem, me dono, but na memwo a fun. Hello, mempe. The fact that a certain woman is still married to a certain man does not mean the man is an angel. Sometimes you have to marry the nonsense of certain men, and you have to marry the stupidity of certain women. Eti Nanado as an individual, me penasem. Because my catch was me kuta ni so da mpese me kuna ka me kunu. Can so the poison be gum? They said the MPP for kum John Kumano, and why when you be dead you can't change my mind. MPP for the man John Kuma poison.
The king of warning.
MPP for na and on man no and they appear could be poison. So new
Confusing has come.
What killed Hawaii Yakubu?
Confusing has come.
Even Kojo Baredu kra. What happened before Kojo Baredu? Mayem. Obi and yam we say stress.
Confusing has come.
Mr. Achu, we yam yo ya stress it me we yam yo ya. Mo fa medical doctor bi ma me say we yam betimi ayo ya. And you say stress na ma we yam yo ya.
Understand what?
Order me yam team.
Understand what not come.
Yeah, stress. No problem.
Confusing has come.
Mo publish it. Retired major.
Smart.
Courage Chiga autopsy report.
Morning shows.
And somebody nimu kromano. Sometimes I just want to shut up. And to what do you say make kasapa ma men kan kwasem pa nyame ni munchiro. In some na me kan which 1,000 I feel the maka one. I can 999. The American officer so no maka 1 out of 1,999 that them. MPP who yini wo MPP no wan careful you be kum me catch your plane. You be ma poison. Me wura MPP pa because I'm digging here me dey no. Me pesa wo te ase ma me. Me yini MPP. Me yini ye MPP. Me dey ye MPP. It's 2016 kura me kan wadom say wo twa me moja obehu red, blue and white. Sa party no gro ho. Wo mutu nro cha NDC for. Wo ma me catch no. Me ma be MPP. Pa cha NDC. Me be NDC kakra. Oh ya. MPP for ye tu nro. Ye dey timi se na ntwe tuntum awia. Hey, hold on. The ntwe tuntum so ye nsie na awia. Yes, you know. Free time, yes, you know. Yeah, to be a come de who bruta me do nyame. You have no idea. Party to Mr. Sergeant so go angrim. E to cafe cry. E de kwasrem. Unzro ye. Me, who be kum simple. I'm telling you today. It is a way a young man now when people now win it to say me. You're careful. Why am I when you and the whole quite years and did Uko party men did Yebeku because honorable appear a year say MPPDC you say MP na year say or call your coordinator this so woman says so yeah tenant so it's in another scandal first time I shall say just 2 months 2 months Busumi lu pepepe. It is a what's not wo sharp membo power Fourth Republic imwa. John Dramani Mahama membo pa. Anyway the Busumi dua asem yansi ye. Say presenters no mo train newspapers as o my mo no show no munya asem nka. Bibini au. Bibini ni pao. Me no kura no meka na ya sa na wo pata me fa wo. Me kro wo ya me wo se no ho. Me hu Ghana say ye kro because anu amembo na eketiwa bi. Ghana kwan ye wo na all our roads a 3 years project. And nobody can tell me say mfie nwotwe no aya na sa say dey become so we are buying what dream ye adwuma unim nyansa so be ye adwuma Ghana roads na a 3 years project. Another discussion. This is the only administration in the Fourth Republic. What did Busumi do? And then 29th. Yentesa Bino scandal, BSM. And you see, Sagana for Abasubobia. As I say, your pebby bidding a day awarded your more 2-4 bank crane. And I said, John Mahama back on crane. Kumase, not 2-4, yet the award national 2-4 because only on him or so Ghana. Now I awarded John Mahama mine because I buying Fourth Republic. John Mahama did 10 months. Asemiansi.
Strategic Mobilization Entrepreneurship Limited. That was how it was incorporated first. SMEL on 14 February 2017 by a timber merchant, Evans Edusei, with the company's stated principal activities as general trading and services and import and export of general goods. A little over 4 months after its incorporation, this company that had stated its services at trading, services and import and export of general goods was presented to the PPA by the Commissioner General of the GRA, Emmanuel Kofinti, seeking approval to sole source SMEL as a service provider for enhanced classification, valuation, and risk management platform in the customs setup. These events, the assumption of office by Mr. Oforiatta, the incorporation of SMEL by Mr. Edusei, and the application for sole sourcing of SMEL by seemed unrelated at first glance. However, a closer look at subsequent events from June 2017 to 14 February 2024, when Mr. Oforiatta's tenure ended, show a tightly knit and non-coincidental association of the prior identified events as the precursors of a masterful and mischievously crafted scheme designed by Mr. Oforiatta immediately upon assumption of office and throughout his tenure as the chief promoter, patron, and sponsor of the company, and the previously unseen power that unlawfully force-fed the company into the revenue assurance drive of GRA through a series of reckless decision-making and management and flagrant violation of statute through the use of public office for profit, contrary to Section 179C of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29, and by directly and indirectly influencing the procurement process to obtain an unfair advantage in the award of procurement contracts to the company, contrary to Section 92(2)(b) of the Public Procurement Act 2003, Act 663, with the pliant and avaricious and questioning compliance of 2 successive GRA Commissioner Generals, who he kept at a slavish subservience, leading to colossal financial loss to the Republic.
Kai said, Assembly the wedding. Osei Assibey Antwi, former Director, Edinburgh National Authority and National Service Authority, Papa no yaman a bail of 800 million Ghana cedis. So on from bail amount no plus 6 sureties and sana yaman kwan amana kofi. Now a new discovery in the issues of the National Service Authority no. Ubedi dey say Papa Osei Assibey Antwi na ono nko otwa na ho ka 516,000 Ghana cedis a month for a whole 1 year. Aside the salary na oje no say twa no ano ka as a volunteer at the National Service Authority. And the no nko we no over 8 million Ghana cedis. Na enyo no nko o Gifty Oware eso ma Mustapha Ussif approve the pin Emma as a boss. Now we the deputy director. Also we ya just a master degree or so national service. Ezigadi international service can 559 Ghana cedis. Oji asaji we no waji over 6,000 Ghana cedis. Am say ska kro no bebrebe obo yina no 6,000 de be o dem but wakobo ya che no. Nti ono so jina dibia no also asem na kodu court. Nti dey say no de Osei Assibey Antwi obre Abdul Hanan Wahab eso bre omo ka Dr. Sledge so just say wakwaya gaga $94 million. Na OSP so agwa ready in office. I hope and pray say enye usual tactics and OSP wakwaya no. And yes I will light a lie. You be job brutal. For comment no to comment section na say uya subscribe, like it, share. Mo nua so enye bi hwe. Edi no e ba kopem mazi billion macrow. Bye bye.